Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Fun with Yara, and today we are in Bergen, Norway's second largest city and the rainiest place in Europe. Let's hope the weather decides to be nice to us. I hope you guys watched my previous videos of when we were in Ålesund and Geiranger. We are exploring Bergen for 2 days, and then we will head towards Oslo by following Norway in a nutshell tour, which I will be doing in my next video. We're going to take the Bergen to Flam cruise, and then we're going to take a scenic train to Myrdal, and then we're taking another normal train back to Oslo. The same day we arrived, we returned the car and took a taxi to our apartment. Bergen is a walkable city and you can explore the beautiful attractions there. If you want, you can hire a bicycle or you can go on the hop-on hop-off bus. This is the town square in the modern downtown area. It has parks, statues, fountains, and National Theatre. We came to this park a couple of times, and this was one of my favorite places we visited in Bergen. This is Norway's greatest composer statue, Edvard Grieg. This is the Mount Floyen viewpoint, and we're gonna visit this late in the afternoon. Here is a statue of a Norwegian violinist, Ole Bull. Here in Bergen, you can also find some beautiful cobblestone roads with some shops and some houses, and the houses are whitewashed and it's very beautiful. You may also find some small businesses like some restaurants too. We're now on Shoemaker Street. It's famous in Bergen, and you can find some charming cafes and some cute restaurants as well. Most of the restaurants here on Shoemaker Street have a lot of greenery and warmly lit, which makes it feel nice and cozy. Here in the city of Bergen, you can also find lots of good places to eat, and you can also go to lots of expensive and cheap shops and get some souvenirs or clothes and stuff like that. And personally, I really loved Bergen. I think it was my favorite place we visited in Norway. Over here, if you turn to the right, that's where you'll find where we're staying, and to the left we'll find a beautiful street, and also the Floibanen where you can take the funicular, which we won't take just yet, we'll take later in the afternoon. So we're now on this beautiful, cute, whitewashed street where you just saw a horse artwork, and also some nice, pretty plants and some vintage lamps, which makes this a beautiful place to explore. Here, people also live here as well, and they are pretty lucky to live here. Over here is the Bergen fortress, which is free entry and has been used in the wars in the olden days. This is the port where lots of cruises come because the Bergen is the gateway to the fjord.
This is the second largest city in Norway, and it's Bergen, but it's called Bryggen. This place is called Bryggen.
This is the Hanseatic Wharf Bryggen area where the fishermen merchants used to live in the 14th century, but it burned down a couple of times, so it's rebuilt over time so it doesn't look the same. Here in between the fishermen houses you can see these nice wooden alleyways. I really like them because even the floor is made of wood and I like the sound of my feet stepping on it. And above are all the places where the fishermen stayed, and there's also a museum, but we didn't really get to see that. And also you can get the brown cheesy waffle, and we'll get that later. Here is also another place where you can find some cute souvenir shops where you can buy some magnets or keychains. They've also decorated the area in autumn and fall vibes, and I really love that. Here you can find some cottagecore cafes. I really like this one with the red plaid curtains and that cute little green plant, which is really pretty, and yeah.
Good. Here are some elves for Christmas. Here are some trolls. Here are some Vikings.
This is the main train station in Bergen. We came back to the port area to explore the fish market.
Now at the fish market, and at the fish market there's a big variety of fish, and there's also fish soups and different fish meals.
So here's the fish market, and there's actually two. There's an indoor one and an outdoor one, but they are still part of the same fish market. Here at the fish market we got a seafood thing platter, and it was so good. You can check my short about it. I did a food review in Bergen and I put all the foods I tried, and we had the famous fish soup, which was so creamy and so good, but it was a little bit hot, so make sure you wait for it to cool down. Next we had the reindeer sausage with lingonberry sauce, and then we had the famous brown cheese waffle. We're in a souvenir shop, and I'm gonna buy this one because it reminds me of this landmark, so I will remember it forever, for a long time. We are now at Mount Floyen's Bana, where we're gonna get the funicular ticket. We are now on the funicular and you have a beautiful view of Bergen with the sunset. It's actually stunning. There are some sleepy goats here and I really want to pet them. There's a restaurant and playground here, and if you want to go back down, you can hike if you want. Now we're heading back down. We came back at night to see how Bryggen looks.
It's now 8 a.m. and we're now on a cruise to Flam.
The next morning we took a cruise back to Flam. It's a scenic cruise. Hope you guys like my video, and if you did, smash that like button, click the notification bell and subscribe to Fun with the R, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!